wanted to show you today's pre-poo lineup, so let's look at it.
So for my aloe, I soaked it for 15 minutes to make sure that I got the latex out of it. You will see latex as a yellow substance if your aloe has it, and it just irritates your scalp. But once you soak your aloe for at least 15 minutes, you'll be okay. So this I'm applying to my scalp, and I'm gonna massage my scalp to promote blood circulation and the enzymes in aloe. My scalp loves it for moisturizing, so I love aloe. This is my rose clove water. For this, I put rose, hibiscus, clove in it. I have a whole talk on how I made this. I will have the link below for YouTube. For TikTok, it's on my wall. But this is what I'm gonna spray my hair with to open up my afro, to coax it into the pre-poo. And I will use this as lavishly as possible. I'm gonna have to make some soon, so I'll have another talk with me doing that. And then for my hair, I'm gonna be using my conditioning pre-poo treatment that I made. Basically, I used Swab's Rosemary Mint conditioner. I bulked it up with BTMS, a few butters and oils, just so that it's a little thick. But this is what I'm gonna apply on my hair. Now, after I apply all of these scalp and to my hair, I'm gonna let that mixture sit for 15 minutes, and then I will comb my hair out and rinse it out. Here are my clips that I like to use. And this, like for my pre-poo stage, I like to finger detangle, but if my hair is really feeling it and it feels good, I'll start with my detangling brush in this step. But for this first step to pre-poo, I usually just use my fingers to detangle, and then I will comb after the mixture has sat for 15 minutes. So with that being said, let's get into how I apply my treatment.
I look at the pre-poo as the negotiation or persuasion stage for my hair. I'm giving it clove water, I'm giving it, the conditioning pre-poo, and I'm giving it aloe to persuade it to open up, to uncurl and unravel from itself so that I could take care of it in the next stages. I'm also sectioning it. It doesn't have to be perfect, but just making sure that I'm not causing additional breakage as I'm opening up my hair, making sure my curls are elongated for this process. And you'll see my pacing for this. I'm not rushing, I'm taking my time. Now the aloe, you gotta stab it a few times to release the gel, and then you're applying straight on your scalp. After applying it, I like to give a little scalp massage just to promote blood flow, and it also feels very nice on my scalp. It's very soothing. If you have dry scalp, you should try it. And then after that, I'm adding my Space Cadets conditioning pre-poo, and I like to finger detangle. So I'm going to split my section in half. So you see the top half, you see the bottom half, and I'm gonna keep working the product between those two halves. And then I start just hooking my finger in at my roots and then slowly pulling apart my hair from each other. And after doing that a few times, I'll spray some more clove water on there just to really make sure I have a good consistency of all of the products together. And I'll go through another time. It's really until I feel like my hair has been detangled well, I'll keep doing this. I'll give a few passes with my comb, and then I'm going to put my detangled hair into a twist so it doesn't get in the way while I'm dealing with my other sections. As I got to the end, I saw that I needed to trim that end because it was kind of wrapped on my finger. Boom, we're done. Now to the next section. We're just going to repeat everything we did before. I'm going to take my time with sectioning. Any ends that aren't separating, I just take my time with them so I don't break anything off. And then once this is sectioned out, we're just going to move forward with what my hair needs. For each section, that's different. So I'm spraying my hair first because my ends are kind of getting caught up on themselves. Then once that's done and I have the section as I want it, I'm going to go in with my aloe for my scalp. Stab, stab, stab. There we go. It's released. Put it on my scalp. Get in between the sections with the aloe. And then I'm going to give myself another scalp massage. I add whatever leftover aloe is on my hands to the base of my hair. And then I'm going to add some more clove water. I'm going to make sure that, with as much friction my hands are going to cause, my hair is moisturized to deal with it. And the more you do your pre-poos, the better you'll understand what your hair needs in this stage. It's not always going to be the same amounts of pre-poo and water for each section. Like the edges of my hair is not as thick as the center is, so I don't have to do too much work on my edges versus the center of my head. So, you know, be patient with yourself, be patient with your hair, and once you get your pre-poo routine down, you're not even going to think about it. Now that I have one half of my head done, I wanted to remind you of how my hair looked when I started to how it is now. This is what the whole pre-poo treatment is for. It's to properly detangle your hair to prevent breakage when you go into the shampoo and deep condition stages. Now that I'm done with my pre-poo, I'm going to put a trash bag on my head because I'm out of plastic caps, and I'm going to let it sit for 15 minutes. Here is my shed hair. I will be back. Alright, it's been 15 minutes since my pre-poo has been sitting in my hair, and as I'm taking out my twist, you can see how it's just easy to comb through my hair. There aren't any tangles, there aren't any knots. Even if there is a snag, it's just to reset and just do one more pass with the comb, and it's all set. This is how I want my hair to be every time before going into the shampoo, just to eliminate any chances of breakage and to just give my hair moisture before cleansing it and making sure that, my scalp is cleansed as well. So I will be back after I have put in my deep conditioner and washed it out, just so you can see how happy my hair is after getting such treatments.
Okay, so now that you see how my hair is once I wash out the conditioner, we are on the last step. I am doing this wash day in preparation of putting my hair up in braids for a couple months, so it's going to be a little bit different than how I normally do it. When I'm just doing my regular, wash day for my hair being out, I will style it and go underneath my overhead dryer to dry my hair. But because it's going for braids, I'm going to do this. So I actually have to find the comb. 1 second. Okay, so I'm going to be blow drying my hair so that my braider doesn't struggle and wonder why I walk through her doors to accost her with my thickness. For that, I wanted to show you the products I'm going to use. I am using Camille Rose's Honey Hydrate just because this leave-in is very light. It's not heavy. I'm pairing it with this grease. Is from Trinidad. You go to Pennywise, you get this grease. I've had this for years, so the label kind of like wore off, but it is a great conditioning grease. It has a bunch of oils that my hair loves in it, so I like to put this on after the leave-in. And then for heat protectant, I'm using this Ion heat protectant spray. I'm going to section my hair, put them in scrunchies. This is how I keep track of myself so that I'm not like putting the wet hair with the hair I just blow dried. So after I do that, I will be back and show you my process.
Well, there you have it. That is my full wash day routine when I'm preparing my hair to go under for braids for a few months. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it was informative for you. Of course, if you have any questions or anything to put in the comments, drop them down there. Like this video, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and of course, hit that bell so you could be notified for the next Space Cadets video. I hope you guys have a good one. Bye.